Let me go back. Hey, y'all, can y'all see me? I had to restart my live again, man. I don't know what the heck just happened. Can y'all see me? Yeah, I had to restart everything. I don't know what just happened. It's like everything just disconnected from some apparent reason. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back on. Let me see. Let me stop my stream. Let me start it right back. Is it back on? There we go. Yeah, I'm back, man. I don't know what just happened, man. I'll be on when JP speak. Marty, man. I just had to reset everything. I don't know what just happened. Everything just it just disconnected for some apparent reason, like just out of nowhere. I mean, I'm back though. I got everything back set up, y'all. I'm back on. I'm back on. Yeah, I mean, I had to start all the way over. I don't know. It just disconnected. Yeah, I'm back on, y'all. Man, my apologies, y'all. Yeah, I don't know what the hell just happened. Yeah, I'm back on, y'all. Man, my apologies, y'all. Yeah, I don't need to hear myself twice. Yeah, my apologies, team, man. I don't like I said, I don't know what just happened. I mean, it just disconnected out of nowhere. I was just talking. Next thing I know, I'm looking. I'm like, it just disconnected. But I'm back. Yeah, I'm back on, team. I'm back on. Y'all back on with me. My apologies, man. That's crazy. Must be a sign for me to get my happy self off soon. That's all that is. I think that's a sign saying, yeah, you need to get off. That's crazy. Well, yeah, I am back on. I'm back on. I'm back on. But what time it is right now? So it is. I got one more hour with y'all. Right now we are still holding these areas. Can't believe it started me over, man. I had to start up a new live. I'm like, I had my counts and everything up. I'm like, I hate when they do that. It just disconnected out of nowhere. But I did see my Wi-Fi cut off. I was just seeing everything just shut off. I had to reconnect it. Just came out of nowhere. I don't know why it turned off. Let me see, because everything should be running. Yep, my phone, Wi-Fi, everything. Everything running. I don't know where that came from and why I did that. All right, cool. All right, cool. We good, team. Yeah, but Marty, yeah, I will be. I'll be on. I'll be doing live around when JP speaks. I will be on, Cap. Make sure it's my I got everything else running. Make sure my voice and everything. Y'all can hear me talk too. Mic check. Yeah, we good. Hey, I had to restart everything, man. It's crazy. It just I don't know what happened. It just disconnected. I don't know what just happened. All right, cool. Thank you, boss. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Yeah, just like I said, I was just talking, and next thing I've seen everything just shut off out of nowhere. I'm like, whoa. But yeah, so far so good. Everything's still holding. It is making an M on a 3 minute, and that's what I have it set on to. Yep. Oh, you're talking about right here. I see what you're saying. I see it. Yep, I do see it, M, as well. Yeah, I definitely see it. But we're not back under that 480 though. 488 still holding too. So I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled, Jenna. I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled on that just to see what happens. Yeah, see like I said, the overall uptrend still holding. 488 still holding. But I do see that M-shaped pattern. I do see that though. What you talking about? Let me look at my indicators too to make sure. Are we really seeing some signs and weakness as far as on my indicators? Let me see. It does look like it wants to, like, I do see it. Yep, I do see it too, Jenna. I do see it. For a possible pull back on down. I do definitely see that M. I see that bad boy. And I do see them indicators getting a little weaker. So We might be pulling back on down real quick. Let me see, because normally when you get a drop, I'm trying to get the pattern of it. Yep, because you're getting over, because yeah, anytime your 50 moves on up, you overextend and then you come like, see, when your 50 does this in general. So that's what I'm trying to look. Let me see what it's doing. Like it's slowly doing it, but it hasn't did it yet though. If you see a pullback, we couldn't get a pullback to the higher day. Yeah, and like I said, I also see I see that M pattern. I see the the indicators getting a little weak. Like we got overextended again, and we're getting pulled back. I'm just trying to see if we're gonna see a actual crossover now. Like the market is gonna drop. So I want to keep my eyes on to see which way. Because we are overextended off of that uptrend, of course. Because the uptrend is way down here. See, if I even get out of it, oh my bad, I mean do all that. I mean you bounce. Like I said, I mean we are overextended for. I mean it could fall and bounce, or it could bounce off of this off of the open in the downtrend. I mean we have room to fall. Basically, is what I'm saying. We do have room to fall if that was the case. How does it look on my? Let me see. Let me look on my 15 real quick. How do I look on my 15? 488 and VWAP should hold it up. Oh, you talking about, yeah, right here in this key level? Yeah. Let me go on my 15. 15. Here we go. So I just want to see what it's doing. Green. Yeah. Okay, I do see somewhat of a green. Now I was looking for. Remember that pattern I was talking about? I was looking to see if I noticed something. I do see something. No, I do see a. Okay. So I do see a somewhat of a pullback coming. I see a certain pattern coming. I do see it. I'm gonna see if it's gonna actually happen, because I don't want to call it out too early. But I do see a pattern. So we might start turning. I ain't gonna lie, we might start turning, because I did see another pattern. I did see it. So let's see what happens, though. But yeah, Marty, I think we about to get a nice little pullback from another pattern that I noticed. I think we might get one if we don't hold. I think we might get a nice one. I'm talking about even past this 488 mark. Downtrend from high day. Well, you got this downtrend here lining up with the open. You do have that, and that's all the way down 487, 75-ish, all right, like around that key area. You do have that open and that downtrend like forming together. So like I said, we cracked that. You do have these two. Because right here you can see where you got a nice little move back on up from this little key area of that open. So we could, if we do crack this, we could see this. We could possibly see that. But I do see a certain setup though. That's what I'm trying to see on how it's gonna play itself out real quick. On where does it really want to go? But I mean, we still above 480, 488. I mean, the main key that we need to be above. But I just want to see how it's gonna play itself out. Now let me see. Let me look at my because right now we're at 45. Let's see. Let me put on some music too. Kind of kick that in gear. Plus, I need to check my email to make sure I'm not getting no. Well, it's probably gonna show after I do my live stream whether I didn't get demonetized and then if I have that music. Yeah, but man, it just disconnected out of nowhere. I'm gonna have to check my internet service or something, because I mean it just cut off. I had to reconnect it. Let me double check it real quick though. All right, I ain't gonna turn it off right now because I want to get kicked out of my live stream again. I mean, because the indicators are still holding up on the upside. I mean, like I said, your 9 EMA, everything still like it's shooting up. I mean, clearly. That's why I was checking for everything. I was just double checking and making sure I wasn't, overthinking. I mean, like I said, indicators are still holding. Uptrend still holding. Still above 488. Still in this uptrend. Indicators looking the way that they should. That's why I'm just double checking everything, make sure everything is adding up. But I do see what Jenna was saying. I do see an M2, but that's why I'm just making sure that we hold. Because where we at right now? 488.40. So you already got, let me see, what is this? 488.60. Why does it look like it want to move? Why does it look like it's want to move down in 20s? Because you got rejected at 488.60. Now you got rejected at 448. 488.40. Now it's like you want to go to 488.20. Appreciate you, Gab. Thank you, boss. Yeah, I had to restart my live, man. I had got kicked off the other one because of the internet connection. Yeah, it just, I don't know. My Wi-Fi just went its separate ways. I don't know what the hell just happened, but I got back on. So I jumped back on. No excuses. So yeah, I'm just watching everything. Like I said, I'm just watching my indicators. I'm watching my setups to see exactly which way this bad boy wants to go. Like because I can't trade. Damn, as bad as I want to jump in a trade, I'm like, don't do it. Just chill out. Wait for tomorrow when you got more activity, more. Cause dude, now that my account is so high, like my account is bigger, I can get in with 1,000 shares now on the trade. That's why I'm just so excited to do it. And I'm like, don't chill out. So that's why I'm just telling myself to chill. Like, don't do it. Chill out. Calm down. Calm it down. So yeah, I'm still holding, man. Just bad as I want to trade, I gotta chill. So I see the bottom here. Like I said, we're still in this little channel because you had to bounce a 487.28 right here where you bounce. That's your bottom. Man, I'm trying to get an overall top. I mean, we haven't even touched these tops, but for sure right now, this would be your bottom. So at 478.28 for sure because you bounce. So that'll be support for today as far as your channel wise. So I wonder if this would be your mid area. This is your bottom, and at 488 is your mid. So meaning that if we're at the mid, should it possibly be going up? Because if we look at it from this way, because you done bounced off of 487.28 already. You bounce, right? But we haven't touched the tops here. So I wonder if this 488 is actually going to be the mid area, and then for the move on up to 89. So instead of this being green, put that yellow, and then put the actual top. I think that's what it's doing. Cause look how it's pushing. Let me see. I wonder if that's the case. If the actual top is somewhere up here, and you see the bottoms, we found it. Cause you can see where it bounced at. And then this would be like your second area. So that'd be your mid area. So after that would be, it gotta be somewhere in these areas. So it's still trying to, because it's still trying to touch something. It's still trying to go to a certain point. That's why I'm thinking it's still gonna move up. But I'm just trying to get the channel for today in, because this little bounce kind of, I mean, it just threw me off. But let me see. So if I do these bottoms as 3, right? Make that my support. And then this area, my mid area. So meaning the tops, because you remember we was only on $1 movement earlier. Remember I told you we normally do $2 increments. So basically being around 78, yeah, $2 to 87, that'd be 9. So that means you'd be in the 90s. I mean in the 89. So that means your channel be somewhere in these high areas. So it's trying to go this way. It's trying to move this way towards that 89. Because that'll actually be, because normally you know what SPY does. SPY normally moves in $2 increments, right? So if we was already around the 87s, without the 25 or whatever, with all the cents, if you take 87 and add $2 to that, what do you get? You get 89. So you already have 87, 88, and your next move would be 89. That'll be up here. But see, we didn't go all the way. We didn't catch the low. Well, let me see. Well, that's all the way in pre-market though. When it's all the way down in the 87, low 87. I mean, I know for sure this area bounced. I mean, we bounced. I mean, we see that. But I think you want to go into a higher area. That's just the way that it looked like it's setting itself up. Look like it wants to do more upside, like touch towards the high 80s, and probably the 89s. I'm gonna keep it on watch. I'm gonna see what it does. As long as we hold above 488, we good. So this area is holding. So now this area is a support. So now where's the next area that is trying to move? Stepping up. All right, boss. All right, Mark. I see you. Yeah, I'm gonna soon be getting off too in about 30 minutes because I gotta soon get prepared to get my kids. Let me see a disconnect. Oh, reconnected. Unable to connect. Try again later. Let me see if my I'm gonna just put back live. I want to see if my YouTube thing working. Is it back on? Nope. Oh, it probably has because I had to get a different one because I had to change out my Yep. So I'm gonna have to go with a different one. All right, copy. All right, so I got a new one that I have to use. My new pop out. All right, let me see if that bad boy works. Where's my YouTube pop out? Wait, where did it go? Let me see. Nope, say live stream disable. Wait, what is wrong with my chat box? Oh, where did I put it? YouTube. Nope. What the hell did I do with my? Oh crap! I think I might have to reset it. Shoot. My chat. All right, here we go. Pop out chat. There we go. So let me reuse this one. Let me see if this one works. Let me refresh this. Let me see if it works. All right, let me see. Back live. Did it work? Should say back live above my head on YouTube. Did it? I didn't see it update yet on my thing. On my I wonder if it's still feeding off of my old live stream. That's why it's not updating on top of my head. I don't know. Cause I got a new live stream. I mean a new one here, but I don't see it updating on the other one. I think I do have two of them open. That's why. No, cause that one updated. I'm trying to reset this crap to see if I can get it to work. I might have to refresh my I think that's probably what I have to do. Refresh my my live stream on my whatchamacallit. Oop, look where it's at. Oop. Oh snap. I told you. That bad boy was trying to go back on it. I told you. Man, I calculated that perfect. And I wasn't even paying attention. I told you it looked like it wanted to move on up because I told you I did my calculations. I said, we nailed the bottoms. We got the middle. It's aiming for a top somewhere. And then I'm thinking about it from a $2 time frame. I'm like, if we already got 87, 88, and if I put $2 to that, because Spot like to move in $2 increments, that's going to be 89. And look where it's trying to... Called it. I told you. I had a feeling. That's what we're going to do. Now that U-shape is slowly and successfully completing. All right, let me go back on my 15 now, man. Man, it's just too much up and down for me. Like a roller coaster in here. Like, God. Let me see what that, Man. That's why it was hard for me to even get in a trade today, man. Because I was trying to figure out, like, which way are we actually going in this damn thing. Yep, and that U-shape is completing. I told you. I called it. I called it. So here, bowl number one, and possibly look, and we hitting that same spot. So bowl number two, cool. So it's going according to plan as we called it. So it's working. Ain't no disconnection gonna stop me from making my calls. Come on now. Look at this. Bowl number 1. And what? Bowl number 2. I told y'all. Perfect. I called it. So next, what's gonna be the next one we was calling? That 488. They're supposed to hold 488. Stay on top of this for the possible squeeze on up out of 489.12 to 490. I told y'all. Look at that. Look at that U-shaped pattern that I called out. I told you. I told you. Center triangle. I told you. Uptrend for a possible squeeze. So you have U-shape 1, U-shape 2. I told. And I said the higher you go and come back on down, that 488 gonna hold the support. Tell me I ain't call it. Tell me I did not call it. I called it. I told you. That bowl shape, baby. There go that bowl shape. That's U-shape number 1, U-shape number 2, and number 3 should be creating a smaller one under that, holding that uptrend. I called that, man. I called that play. God, I called that perfect. Damn, I should have jumped in. Now, man, that was too late. Because I had to make sure to see which way it was going. Because it was so up and down. I was like, it was hard for me to make a judgment call on where I wanted to jump in at. But I did see that uptrend. I never gave up on the uptrend. I was just confused on which way. Man, why? I could have. With 1,000 shares, I'd have been up $1,000 by now. I'd have been up 2,000. Son of a man. That's why I was trying to figure out what it was doing. Shit. That's why I hate these little moves. It just gets on my nerves. Yep, and look at that. That bad boy holding that U-shape looking sexy as hell. Completing itself. Damn, they might run all the way up there to the 89 mark that I called it. I got my marks at. U-shape is forming nicely. Ooh! Push it too? Oh, my goodness. I called it. Cisco, tell me I call that. Those bowls. Cisco, tell me I did not call these positions, these U-shapes. Tell me I didn't call that. You was in my lobby. I said U-shape number 1. Where is that? Let me go back. I think I got to go back a little bit further. Yep. Remember I said U-shape number 1? Or was that? No, I think it was a little smaller than that. I think it was this whole thing. Yeah, I said U-shape number 1, and then U-shape number 2 at that same key level. I said U-shape number 3 should be right above 488 for that possible ascending triangle squeeze. Called it. I called that damn near to perfection. Damn, boy, if I ain't called that play out. Y'all was my witness to that. Y'all heard me call this play. I called that bad boy. I said right here. I said we have U-shape number 1. Right here, that what 488.70. Remember I told you. Right here, if you go across the board, and then look, U-shape number 2, building a higher low on top of that uptrend. And I said the next one, we should come on down, and 488 should be holding for that move back on. Man, I called that down to perfection. Oh, why did I jump in on it? How much I would have been in profit? I would have been up $2,000 in profit. Son of a. Yeah, think I'm lying? And you think I'm lying? You want me to show you the proof that I would have probably been up $2,000? My account would have been up to $3,000 a day? I'm lying? I'm lying? Tell me I'm lying. Let me stretch it out some more. I'm lying? Had I would have got in at $1 and already shopped to $3, and that'd have been $2,000 added to the $1,000 I got. I'd have been having a $3,000 account. I'm lying? Boy. And I called the play. And I would have made $2,000, turned my $1,000 account to already $3,000. Mother. That's cool. I called it though. Like I said, I alerted this. I alerted it. I told you as long as we stay above 488, we can still move on up. We stay underneath 488, we'll get a move back on down into the downtrend. That uptrend stayed holding on 488. Look at that. Ascending triangle. Boom. You went from one ascending triangle to the next ascending triangle to the next ascending triangle. Because you know what I forgot to do and what I wasn't thinking about? That all of this space is not going to count. Like it's not going to be counted as intraday. That's what I kept forgetting. This is after hours going in the pre-market. So you already know in this black line, this is what matters to the people that's day trading intraday. So that's why that pop is happening so sooner than expected. So you see, that's why the move is happening sooner than expected, because in the black line, this is intraday. Here in the gray line is after hours going in the pre-market. So as this is moving forward, this is after hours, this is pre-market. So they're gonna have to make it count doing intraday and then into after hours. So that's probably why we're getting that early pop for the people that's trading doing intraday and not after hours and pre-market. So that's probably why we're getting the early pop right now. Excuse my language, but shit. I seen the move, but it happened too damn fast. I was just like, ugh. I could have turned my $1,000 account to $3,000 just now. Ooh, that's cool. I'd have been up already $3,000 on a Monday, and I still could have been able to trade on a Tuesday. So just think about it. What about if I'd have made $3,000 today and $3,000 tomorrow? I'd have been up $6,000 right before Wednesday. Because if you think about it, all I have to do is really get to $1,000. Because an additional $1,000 will put my margin account to $2,000. And you already know on TOS, you get to $2,000, you get $4,000 of buying power. So all I need is really $1,000 to get that 2 times leverage of buying power, which would be $4,000. So even though I have $2,000 as far as in my account, I'll have $4,000 to trade with. It's like it's not trying to allow me to get there. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna be patient because I already know this is trying to gamble with me. It's trying to that emotion. I know what it's doing. That's cool. Because where I could have got in on this contract and sat in at. All right, even when it tested, okay, I could have got in at 488 and held at, what was the low? Around 110, 110. I could have held that with 1,000 shares. That's cool. I got 10 minutes anyway before I log off because I don't want to even. I called it though. I just didn't trade it, and I could have really just made $2,000 on my account and. Shit. Man, that's cool. I'm trying not to let this aggravate me. I was on the right path, but it was just this area that kept throwing me off. I'm like, we're going to really it's going to play around this area, or should I just... Boy. Okay. Now we're testing at this resistant area here before. Now we're trying to go up to the next resistant area. See, this is the actual high. It's that 489.12. See, we break 489.12. That's going to create a new high. That's going to be a new high marked into the books today. If we so happen to break that old high of 489.12, we'll see a new high day, like brand new high day. So right now, where are we at right now? We have 488.60, and it's on a 15 minute. So okay, we're right back under this. We're right back underneath the old high day here of 488.71. So we're back underneath that one. This needs to hold and then push up to this one. So that's still holding. Remember that advice you and AK gave me, giving traders a chance. Gotta go for it. I'm still stuck on that overthinking. Whoa, wait. You on Nvidia? Would you like to see a pullback on Nvidia? So wait. What stock are you in? Are you in Nvidia right now, Cisco? Because I can help you out right now. I can try to help you. I can try to help as best as I can. Where you at? Oh, you didn't get in. Oh, okay. I thought you were stuck in it. I was about to say, man. I was like, no, Cisco, not yet. Not on the Monday. I'm like, please don't. Don't forget, we got that big day Wednesday. Please don't jump the gun too fast. Please. Do this for your boy. Please. Because do remember, I missed my entry. All right. Because do remember, I told you, starting tomorrow, I'm going to remind everybody once again, don't forget. Let me open up both of them. Don't forget, starting tomorrow, after close, we do have Microsoft, AMD, and Google. That's tomorrow. And as far as the economic data for tomorrow, we will have the S&P K-Shillings Home Price Index. We're going to have that at 9. We're going to have your job openings at 10 and your consumer confidence. Keep that in mind. We have some data coming out. So, all right, after Tuesday, the day after, that's when we're going to have ADP employment cost index, Chicago Business Barometer PMI, and at 2 o'clock, which is what everybody's going to be waiting for on that Wednesday, is the FOMC meeting. So don't rush. Please don't rush, Cisco, because you got all these valuable days that are coming up that can change your account in a matter of time. Today, I don't think today going to cut it. But, I mean, you'll make a little bit of profit, but not as much as what Wednesday is going to do, because you know what happens with SPY and them on the FOMC meetings. You know what happens. You know them bad boys. They don't, just like on a normal day with SPY normally runs, what, $2, $3? Shit, when the FOMC meeting kicks off, you know what happens. We see $10, $15, damn near $20 movements. So, you think I'm really about to piss away all my trades at the beginning of the week, and I know the FOMC meeting coming up Wednesday? Best believe I'm going to be waiting. And then on top of that, you're going to have Microsoft and Amazon and Google coming out tomorrow. And then, again, FOMC meeting for Wednesday. And then after that, not only the volatility from the FOMC meeting transferring over to Thursday, you're going to have Apple, Amazon, and Meta. So if I was you, Cisco, me personally, you don't have to, but if I was you, I would literally wait for the setups of Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays. Because here, I mean, you got a setup of your earnings as far as Tuesday and Thursday. And in between your earnings, you will have the FOMC meeting. So if I was you, I mean, it's up to you. You can still trade today. But, I mean, all your Kickstarter is going to start off really between Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And, really Wednesday, Thursday, because let me see, because I don't think we'll have like no powerful for tomorrow. Let me see, job openings. Yeah, you're gonna get some volatility for job openings. For consumer confidence, I think so too. Because you see the ones in green, these are the ones that have more of an impact into the market. That's why I go ahead and design this for you guys, so y'all know which ones are more important. So I do all the work over the weekend. You know, once I get my data and everything from the economic reports, I go in and do some more research to see which ones are more important, which ones stand out, you know, which ones are hold more of an impact, the ones you should pay more attention to. That's why I designed it like this. So y'all don't have to be looking at this title, that title, this title. So whatever you see in green, which you can see here, level 3, that's your highest impact, and then level 2 is the second highest. So that's why I have them leveled in yellow and green, because those are your most important ones, and then the ones in gray, that's just nothing. So I do that for y'all guys, so y'all can know. Y'all can keep alert, and then if you have an FOMC meeting, I will put a high alert, so y'all be on top of that and remember that. So I do have that little tab for high alerts in place. So yeah. But yeah, just be mindful though, boss, because I mean, it's like I said, we're getting the U-shape. I called it out. You know, if you want, matter of fact, Cisco, were you going to do calls or you going to do puts? And you said Nvidia too. Let me see. Let me hurry and look at it real quick while this is still setting itself up. So, if you would have got an Nvidia, let me look at it closely. Let me see where you could have got in if you would have jumped in. Because you said 615, right? Could have got in even lower than that. Because if you think about it, in your main areas where you had a lot of like was right here, it's 610. Can you see right here, even in the past, around the 610 area? See that across the board? Look, see 610? You had a lot more activities where you bounce, rejection, bounce, and look where you had that drop, 610. So you'd have been way better at 610 than 615. 615 not bad. Don't get me wrong, boss. I mean, because you're in the middle, and that's not bad. That's not bad at all. But you would have had a lot more profit had you would have got in the 610 and then let that bad boy run, because you'd have been up, got in the 610, you'd have been up, $19-ish already? From 610, yeah, from 10 to 19, yeah, you'd have been about 19, 18, 19. already in profit, running on up to 620. Because you'd have had, see, from 15 to 20, that's 5. And then from 10 to 20, that's 10. So you had a $10 profit, $10, profit from your 610 to 620, because that's 10. And then versus, 615 to 620, we just 5. I mean, it's still good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's still a good entry, 615. But yeah, that 610 drop, I would have definitely caught that 610 and then ran that bad boy on up. Because again, if had you would have based it on the pass, you had a lot of activities around 610. 610, 610, 610, 610, 610. And then for the run back on up to 20. Because you can see right here where you got rejected. Right here in the past. You got rejected in the past at 620. So I definitely would have, let me screw it over just a little bit. Yeah, see that line right here? That's at 620. So it's 620 in the past. You got rejected and you came on down. See, look where you at. You're around that same area where we got rejected in the past. 620. 620 and 620. Let me see what he said. At 610 would have been great entry. I was feeling more confident. And like I said, 615 was good too. Because if you look at it from a channel standpoint, yeah, 615 you was getting right in the middle. Yeah, I mean, you have an opportunity to run back on up because, like I said, you got a little bit of resistance coming up at 620. And you had a nice little turnaround around 627.50 because you can see right here where you topped out and then fell. Yeah, so it's between 625 to 627.50. I mean, you had a lot of turnarounds up here. But yeah, you'd have been good at 15. So why you didn't get into it? Why you missed it? What happened? I was feeling more confident 615 for a potential move on up to. Yeah, so why did you miss 615? What happened? I mean, like I said, that wasn't a bad area either. I got distracted and I didn't want to chase. So if you missed 615, you could have got in. Let me see. Let me see where else you could have got in at. Let me see real quick. So, all right, 615 bounce, and then what was your pullback area? Like right here. See, what you do is you always want to put like a line above these levels, something like this. So when you do catch a bounce and a pop, it's always going to return back to the area it had trouble at. So once you got this jump off of 415, all you had to do was just put your line either here or right here, because you can see right here where it matched. So let me draw a line real quick to show what I'm talking about. So even if you would have missed 615, let's just say, all you had to do is just see where your last resistant area was at, which would have been right around, what was that, 17-ish? Let me extend it out just a little bit more. My fault. Because it normally works like that too when you miss like a bounce and it reverses on down for a quick little pullback. So all you do is like say for instance you would have missed 615 right here, right? And it shot on up. Before it goes all the way up to the 620, it's gonna get a pullback somewhere. So what you do is you put your line across the path where you got rejected at, which was around 617. You see? And then as soon as it jumped up, where did it pull back? Around 617. And so what it did was your old resistance became new support. See, it bounced. Whatever you got rejected at, it bounced. So once it popped and came on down, it bounced, and then ran on up. So that's all you had to do was put a line across that from your last major resistance area. You would have put a line across that, and then you would have missed that 615 mark, and it ran on up. Put a line right here. Should have had a line just waiting as it shot up to, what was this, 418. Wait for a little pullback. Because all you did was match your line across in here. Wait for a little pullback. Boom. Resistance now became support. Boom. And look what happened. Ran right back on up. See that? So that's all you have to do. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, Cisco. Nothing wrong with overthinking. I do it. Hell, I could have jumped in a trade today and I overthought. I'm inspired. I could have had $3,000 today. I mean, things happen. But just learn from it. And just see, okay, once you figure out, okay, the areas that you missed, okay, what is the next area that is going to go to? And all you do from this standpoint is look for areas of support and resistance. That's all you do. Play the support and resistance games. So if you miss this pop here, wait for them to come around. All you do is put a line across. Even if, like, say, for instance, you would have missed this. All you had to do is put a line across. Just wait for an opportunity for that red line in general, even after all this movement, to break above that area and then come back on down to that same key area to now buy this zone and push it on up. So, I mean, it's different ways to doing it. It's different ways. I mean, no, don't, but nothing wrong with that, boss. I mean, as long as you didn't lose, you didn't make a trade, but you didn't lose no money either. So that's still good. So keep that in mind. Oh shoot, it's 1:30. Shoot, I gotta soon get myself game starts at 6 o'clock. Meet us at the house. Oh, that's my mom. Okay. All right, y'all. So I'm soon about to be heading off because I do have to get my lovely baby girl from school. So not only do I have to drop off to school tomorrow, I got that appointment tomorrow too, but I will still be here at the same time as usual. But yeah, see, resistance normally turns into support. So had you would have got in here on this little, and then it was a bull flag setup. You would have got in on that little bull flag setup, boom, you could have just been riding on up at this pullback. You still would have had like damn near $3 in profit, you know. I mean, profit is profit, no matter how you look at it. Let me see if you would see. Let me see some other key areas. See, even right here. So let me see. Did we bounce? Yeah, even like look. Let me show you a trick. Watch this. Even take this one and go across the board. And this was what, day before? This was Friday, right? Take Friday's movement. Look, go across the board today. Look where it bounced at. See? Same area. That's all you do. All you do is just take the past resistant areas and just like go across the board and wait for it to come back like to those areas. And that's what it did. See? It's like it U-shaped. It fell. Watch. I mean, it's different. It's different tricks to the trade. It's different tricks to it. That's how I learned how to do a lot of stuff. So if you notice right here where your red line is, right? You U-shaped. Could have just waited. It came on up. Look at this. Look at this. Bounce. And then where did it bounce at? Resistance. Wherever it got rejected at is now support. So easy money. That's all you do, Chief. That's all you do. It bounced right there. It bounced right there. Right in the area that it got rejected at Friday. All you do is play that game. Boom. Bounce right back off that same key area. Boom. Same area. Look at that. Go across the board. See? See where it bounced at? Boom. So you could either took today's rejection and line it across here, or you could have took that all rejection and used that because it bounced at both areas. Because see, that one where that red line is bounced off of that top, and then this one bounced off of this top. So you notice how that's why I say if you put your patterns together, you put them together, you can clearly see a good area. So now let's see. Let me see if I can help you even further because it might be going too far up now. Let me see. So let me see if I try to do it in real time, real quick. So what was your other main resistance at? Right. You had one right here. It could pull, but that's too small. I mean, it could. I mean, I'm gonna keep. Matter of fact, I'm gonna keep a line right there just in case to see what it's gonna do. I'm gonna see if it's gonna work out. So if I take this rejection area in the past, I'm gonna see if it's gonna work. Where else did we get rejected at? Go across the board. Cause see, I can't put these in because we're already above all these. So I'm just going towards the higher areas. So we got rejected. Let's see what's gonna happen. If we do catch a little pullback, let's see if it's gonna bounce off of that same area here to here. And this was all the way in what, Wednesday? Yep, Wednesday movement. So all I did was take Wednesday's rejection and go across the board. And then look, Wednesday rejection resistance can be support. Look at that. So you take that line. Go across the board, go across the board, go across the board, and see on how it's gonna react as it come back to it. Watch, see, it's easy ways to doing it, man. It's easy ways just to finding stuff without, like you're saying, overthinking. All I did was look into patterns from the past and just drew it across to see if it was gonna help me in the present. That's it. Look what happened in the past can help you in the present. Boom, easy. Now watch. Let me see if it's gonna pull back. Now let's see. So you remember I put my little line here because I based it off the past that happened Wednesday, right? Last Wednesday we got rejected. So let's see, since we're above rejection zone, let's see what's going to happen as it pull back to that mark. Let's see what's about to happen. Will they use that as resistance or do they use that as support now? Let's see. It's holding above it though, above that mark. So, but that's easy ways to do it. Like if you miss something, you just use the past to kind of figure out what's going to be the next entry mark, without feeling like you have to chase anything. So that's what I mean by just taking the past and putting it to the present. Because, okay, if you miss this area and don't want to chase, all you got to do is set up the next line where the next potential pullback can be. Get into the pullback and then ride it on up. So that's how you avoid chasing stocks. Cisco. That's how you do it. All you do is, again, if you miss a pop, just look for an area of resistance that can help you. You know, we can see a potential bounce and then I move back on up. Because all I did here was just take the past Wednesday, line it up across the board, all the way from Wednesday to today, and you can see, look where it's bouncing at. That's it. Easy. So, I mean, it's just simple ways to finding things. That's it. That's all you got to do. But yeah, team, let me get ready to head on out, man, because I got to get my daughter. I'll be running late. Man, I had fun with everybody, man. I enjoyed this time with y'all, man. It was a blast. Let me go ahead and get myself set up, though. And hopefully my internet don't crash on me like it did earlier, because that was kind of messed up. Because I was all excited for, to do the damn thing. All right, cool. All right, team, let me get myself ready. So I will be looking for a trade tomorrow. Let me look at Spot. What's Spot doing before I roll out? Is it still completing that pattern? Oh, yeah, we almost there. I told you, U-shape. I told you, you shaped it on up. I called it. What I told you that bear. Did I lie? Where my drawings at? Tell me I'm lying. Tell me your boy lying. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying right now. Tell me I ain't called these moves. Tell me I did not call it. We're at 489.12 potentially, and where's it at right now? Close to. Boom! Called it. Called it. Called the U-shape patterns and everything. I called out not only the U-shape, ascending triangle pattern, holding above 488. So I called everything. Everything worked out. So I called it. Oh, let me see how much I would have been up in profit so I get pissed off at myself real quick. Let me see. Where is it at now? What is this shit? $4. You dirty mother. I'm going to set up for the next one. I'm not chasing. Tomorrow I'll be ready. But I did call out that pattern. I'd have been up now. How much I would have been up now? It went up as high as $4. I would have been up $3,000. Added to that, I'd have been up $4,000. You know what? I'm not going to even. I mean, I did call it out. I called this out. Called this bad boy out. Look at that beautiful U shape. Look at this. Look at this. If I didn't call this perfect, god dang, boy. Ooh, if I didn't call this damn near down to a T, that U shape, that ascending triangle, that potential squeeze to the next. I told you we might see a new high a day. Everything I called, it happened. It worked. That bad boy man. Before I head out, let me just talk about it one more time for the ones who didn't believe me, these disbelievers. Let me call out what I told you could happen today. I told you, the first area, we see this U shape. Remember I told you, I said the second U shape was shorter because it looked like a high to low build. I said your next potential area could possibly go down to 488 for a break of 489.12 on up to $4. So far, we have ran all the way up to what? 489.12. I called it. I told you. And on top of that, you got your ascending triangle. Here to here. I know it's ugly, my fault. But my ascending triangle, and then another ascending triangle to this mark to 490. But I did call it. I called everything. And look what we pushing. Look at this. Look at this. Tell me I didn't call this out. Who else called this? Who else called it? I called it. I ain't hear nobody else call it. I ain't hear, not excuse, but pardon me for saying, I didn't hear Deck call it. I didn't hear Active Trader call it. I ain't hear AK-47 call it. And I love these guys to death. Y'all know I love them boys. I called it, though. Perfect. I called a nice U-shape 1, U-shape 2, for a possible U-shape 3, for a squeeze on right above 489.12 to a push on up to 490. I called it to a T. I told y'all what could happen. I told you. I bet y'all gonna start believing me now. Now I can take this downtrend off because I don't need that crap. Take the downtrend off. Uptrend still holding. So that's ascending. What? How many ascendings we went through? 1, 2, and possible 3. I done called all 3 of them bad boys. 488, 48, and all the areas I called was popping. Look at this. 488, 488.71. And where we at now? 488.12. And all my ascendings I called out. 1, 2, 3, on up to where? 490. Boy. And then, boy, look where I would have been at in profit on this contract, and I'm so pissed off. Let me show you my contract real quick, too. So, had I would have got in, so y'all know I ain't lying. I'd have got in with 1,000 shares, because you know I get 1,000 shares around $1 because I'm up 1,000. Had I would have got in, look at this. Every dollar above that now. So let's count it. How much I would have been up in profit? Could have been 1,000 shares, right? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and if it runs up to 5. So y'all know I'm not lying. It's just, dude. And look, shooting up to the mark I called. Ain't that something? I'm done for today. I'm going to set myself up for next week. But at least y'all know I called it. I called everything to a science. I called that down to a T. Look at this. From the first area. Look at this. 489.12 to where? Tell me I didn't call this on point. Tell me I didn't call this to a T. Point. Oh, my goodness. Everything I called hit every spot. Like, exactly. From the breaks of 488. You can see that. From the breaks of 487.71. 88.71. You can see that when we tested it first. And then look, 489.12 that I called. Everything worked, bruh. Perfect to a T. God. Dude, that was the most perfect U-shape I called. I called the most perfect U-shape. Damn, that was perfect. Holy crap, that was... Dude. And I just drew this beforehand. Didn't I not call this? Look at this. Did I not call this? I called this before it even happened, before it even hit this. Tell me I'm lying. Let me close this one out. Tell me your boy lying. Tell me I'm lying. I didn't. So I didn't call this. So I didn't call this. I didn't call this. U-shape. To what area? And I already had that mark since that happened. What was this? 49.12. Where we at? 49.12. Booyah. Tell me I ain't call me. Tell me I ain't on my shit. Tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. U-shape 1 that I called. U-shape 2 that I called. And possible U-shape 3 that's going to be a 4 that should hold around up above 488 for that possible squeeze here. Boom, boom, boom. Ascending triangle. I told you. I told y'all. I told you. What you mean make a bet you would have lost? What you mean? I called 49.12. Marty, what you talking about? Right where I got my line at. What you mean? I would have won. I would have made the bet. We literally completely U-shaped from Friday's old high day until today. Today's Monday. That was a complete U-shape that I called. And I called the uptrend. I called the ascending triangle. I called ascending triangle 1 at 488. I called ascending triangle at 488.71, and I called my last one at 489.12 that we just hit. I cleared all my alerts. Let's go back to all my alerts I called. Ascending triangle, that's 1. U-shape, I called, that's 2. Ascending triangle 1, 2, and 3 that we touched, that's 3. So, dude, I was on par with my alerts. Y'all can't say I ain't called none of these plays. I called every single freaking play just today. And I didn't even trade. So I hope that I put money in y'all pockets. If anything, I did y'all a favor. You welcome. You welcome. Stayed above 488. As I told y'all, if we stay above 488, we can move on up to 489. And I told you, before we even went up there, what did I say? Remember when I was making a channel way down here? I made a channel way down here before I added this. You remember I said, we found 487.28 and 488. You remember I kept trying to create a channel. I said, something ain't right. I said, I don't think we about to pull back down. I said, because we found the bottoms, this can be the middle area. I said, Inspire normally likes to move in $2 increments. I said, the only thing we did earlier that morning was go around $1. We traded from 488 to 487. Remember I told you that. I say something is not right. I said it wants to go somewhere else. I said because it either moves $2 up or $2 down. Once I found 478 here and I found 488 here, what did I do? I added $2 to that 487 and I told y'all I say 489. And look where we at. Booyah. You welcome. Love y'all. You welcome. I told you. Add $2 to whatever market made, and that's where you'll see the ending. I added $2 to 87, which is what? 89. And look where we at. 89. Boom. So I'm about to be out of here. I hope I put money in y'all pockets, even though I didn't trade and I could have made like $4,000 a day, and I'm pissed off. But I'm gonna just set myself up for tomorrow because the center triangle did hold up the way that it should, and that's on me. I'm not even tripping. Do a bit better, huh? Next time, try and do a bit better. What you mean? I called everything down to a T, so I just didn't trade it. I called everything. I called every price point to a T. I called the U shape. I called an ascendant triangle. I called, what else did I call? I told you where it might potentially go. I said because knowing Tuesday's about to roll around, I said we could squeeze up to where? By Tuesday, which is Tuesday's movement here, we could possibly squeeze up to 490. And it stays in 490, knowing that tomorrow, the day after that is going to be the FOMC meeting. So from 490, and it don't take but a $10 pressure squeeze from the FOMC meeting to go from 490 to 500. And y'all know that can happen. So what I'm thinking that it's doing today is setting itself up close to the 490 area. It's going to probably channel because they probably don't want to overextend it too fast, too soon. Probably going to channel it out around this little key area, around this area here. And then as soon as Tuesday get here, I can guarantee we might see 490. And then as Wednesdays get here, we're going to get above 490. And as that meeting rolls around, it's going to go from 490, 492, 493, 495, 495, 496, 497, 498, 495. And the next thing you know, 500. Shut up, Marty. So, no, I'm just kidding, man. Marty is my second hand man in command, bro. Shout out to you, Marty. Shout out to all my supporters. Shout out to all my donors. Shout out to everybody. Let me give everybody a shout out for our rollout. Because, I got to go. I got to get my princess, man. So, let me go ahead and give a shout out to everybody. Let's see. And shout out to Nuno for taking first place as far as taking first place on the donors, the leaderboard. Which I already know once Alex see that, you know it's gonna be on. It's gonna be another tip war coming. Because once Alex see that he's not number one, it's coming. But let me go ahead and give a shout out. Shout out to Marty. Shout out to Cisco. Shout out to Pete. Who else me give a shout out to? Let me give a shout out to Jenna, Pac, Sean, of course, the man of the hour. AR Trades. Let me make sure I ain't forgetting nobody for today. Is that everybody? Charting Queen. Shout out to the Charting Queen. Forbes. Shout out to Forbes. I think that was it for as far as today on my Tradecaster. And again, shout out to Nuno and Trade Life for the donations for today. Shout out to Norm. Shout out to Wally Tron channel. Shout out to you guys too on the other platforms. Shout out to all of y'all. Make sure I ain't missing nobody. Make sure I got everybody before I roll out. Boom, boom, boom. Shout out to Aurora Alonzo. Shout out to you as well. Tomorrow I will be updating everything for the new followers, new donations, and all of that. You already know in my intros to give everybody a shout out and my credits and everything like that. But thank you, a shout out to everybody. Tomorrow, even though I have an appointment, I will be back in tomorrow, 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Central. So I will be back, even though I have my appointments. I will be back in so we can discuss the further movements going on before the FOMC meeting Wednesday, to see what's going to happen Tuesday, if it's going to set itself up into the 490s. Because once we get out of this area, we'll be in the 490s. We will be $10 away from 500 from hitting the all-time highs. So I guarantee you that's what they're setting up to do. So as long as, before I get out of here, so y'all keep this in mind, as long as the uptrend holds, as long as we stay above 488, we good to go. We'll probably see more upside towards the 489s and 490s and so forth. So as long as we hold these key areas, the uptrend for 488s, we good to go. But I'm about to be getting myself out of here, team, because I do have to go pick up my princess from school and everything, man. Enjoy myself being with y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in with me, for putting up with my silliness, and shout out to Cisco for the music, for the little playlist. Thank y'all, which I hope I don't get demonetized. But nah, man, thank y'all for being here. And, man, we're going to keep rocking and rolling. And I'm waiting for this big day to transform this $1,000 account to, man, my goal, to be honest, is $10,000 plus. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm aiming for $10,000 plus because I think I made a bet with Marty that I still have to make that bet. I mean, if I have to clear $10,000 by the end of February. So I'm on a bet right now. So, I have to hit at least $10,000 before, by the end of February. So I ain't forget about that bet, Marty. I know. So if I clear $10,000, I just don't owe you nothing. He don't owe me anything, but I do owe. If I don't clear it, I owe him 100. But if I clear it, I just don't owe him nothing. It's just handshake, bye, go out different ways. That's it. But yeah, man. All good, Marty. All good, man. Let me see. Yeah, man. Y'all have a great night. And Jenna, you have a great night as well, mama. Will you be on? Yeah. For Jerome Powell speak, hell yeah, I'm gonna be online because I'm gonna be trying to go for a trade. So you damn right I'm gonna be online. So Wednesday I will be tuned in. Me, Deck, everybody. We all gonna be tuned in. I'll be there trying to make that profit. I promise you. But yeah, tomorrow I'll be back in at the same time though, y'all. But again, congratulations to all y'all traders, man. And for the rest of everybody who didn't trade, wait for tomorrow's setup. And y'all have a blessed night. Don't overthink. Go over your trades now. Go over the patterns, the setups and everything. Have yourself set up for tomorrow's trading plan. Just do that. Always plan ahead of time. So you already know what I'm about to say before I roll out. Maximize your reward. Minimize your risk. Put grateful over greed, and you will succeed every time. Until then, guys, I will see y'all tomorrow morning, which is what? Take Profits Tuesdays? Oh, yes. Let's make that money. I'll see y'all till then. Peace.